I'm hoping for something very substantial in the garden shaft. This is where the treasure hunt actually begins.
What if the biggest secret of the Curse of Oak Island Season 12 finale was never meant to be seen? Sources close to the production are now breaking their silence, revealing shocking events that were deliberately kept off camera. Every season teases a monumental discovery, but this time, what was hidden could change everything we thought we knew about the island. Rumors suggest authorities even got involved, and some say the truth is so explosive, it could have derailed the show entirely. Stay with us, because the Oak Island story you've been following may be about to unravel like never before. And before we dive deeper, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss a single shocking revelation. The hunt that never ends on Oak Island. Oak Island has fascinated explorers since at least the late 1700s, when the first known diggers stumbled upon what became known as the Money Pit. Over the years, countless theories have been thrown around: pirate gold, Templar treasure, even lost Shakespearean manuscripts. Each season of the show brings fresh clues, new technology, and renewed hope that the truth is just one dig away. But here's the thing: the deeper they dig, the more complicated the question gets. And in Season 12, the frustration reached new heights. Before we dive into this, it's clear that what really happened during the Season 12 finale is far more shocking than anyone expected. And this revelation is just the beginning. What fans saw on TV was a slow buildup of discoveries. A few wooden structures here, a strange artifact there, and the usual flood of theories. But what they didn't see, a major disagreement behind the scenes about whether the team should even continue.
If it's leather, we really shouldn't be handling it.
No, I'm going to put it in a bag. I mean, because this can be tested.
That's right. Not everyone is convinced that the treasure, whatever it is, will ever be found. Some crew members reportedly feel they've been chasing shadows, while others believe they're inches away from something massive. Tensions ran high, and Season 12's final dig site was more than just another hole in the ground. It was a test of faith in the entire search. One of the biggest moments of the finale was the discovery of a massive underground chamber. At first, excitement ran through the team. Could this be it? The legendary vault filled with gold, artifacts, and whatever else people have imagined over the years? But just as quickly as the excitement built, so did the problems. Water filled the chamber almost immediately, blocking any further exploration. The Money Pit strikes again. Just like so many times before, Oak Island seemed determined to keep its secrets buried. Here's where the leaked information gets really interesting. There are strong claims that the team actually found something inside that chamber, something that wasn't fully revealed to the public. While official reports say the chamber was too flooded to explore, insiders hint that remote cameras may have captured images of something artificial. Some believe it was a wooden structure, possibly part of an old vault.
It's a cast iron stove door.
It's a beautiful design, I will say that.
Yes. I find the design quite unique.
And I like Dag.
Others whisper about something metallic, but for whatever reason, the footage hasn't been released in full. This isn't the first time that Oak Island's discoveries have been wrapped in secrecy. Every season, viewers are left with more questions than answers. Skeptics argue that the show thrives on keeping the questions alive rather than actually solving it. And honestly, can you blame them? The story is what keeps people watching. If they suddenly found the treasure and wrapped everything up with a neat little bow, would the show even continue? Maybe not. Theories about the Money Pit and Oak Island's true story have changed over time, and Season 12 threw in yet another twist. Some researchers now think the tunnels and chambers weren't built to hide treasure at all. They might have been defensive structures, ancient engineering experiments, or creations of an unknown civilization. The more the team digs, the more it seems Oak Island isn't just about buried gold. It could be holding a history that doesn't match anything in the textbooks. Another big point of debate this season was the technology. With every new gadget, the team hopes to get past the island's natural obstacles, booby traps, flooding tunnels, unstable ground. But somehow, the island always seems one step ahead. Ground-penetrating radar, sonar scans, deep drilling, it all creates suspense. And then, just when things heat up, something unexpected shuts it all down. This time, the biggest challenge wasn't even the physical barriers. It was the debate over whether they were looking in the right place at all. If you've been watching for years, you know the Lagina brothers and their team have poured everything into this hunt. Time, money, energy. And let's be honest, so have the viewers. Everyone wants a satisfying answer. But this season felt different. The frustration wasn't just about discovering another old plank or a scrap of metal. It was about whether they were running out of time. Some insiders say Season 12's finale almost marked the end of the search entirely. By the season's close, it was clear Oak Island was making things tougher than ever, and some began to wonder if the search could even continue. The clues no one saw coming. But of course, Oak Island doesn't give up that easily. Despite the setbacks, new theories keep popping up. Some experts suggest they might be digging in the wrong spot entirely. Others think a completely different approach is needed, one that doesn't just rely on drilling and excavation, but also re-examines the island's history in a fresh way. At this stage, the biggest discoveries might not come from another hole in the ground. They might come from looking at old clues with new eyes. And then there's the ultimate question. What if the treasure, if it even exists, was already taken? It's a possibility no one wants to admit, but it's becoming harder to ignore. What if Oak Island's treasure was found long ago, and all that remains is the evidence of those who got there first? If true, it changes everything. It would mean the search we've been watching for years isn't about uncovering gold, it's about chasing ghosts. Clip. On Oak Island, that are still underground on Lot 5. And we're nowhere near done. Season 12's finale left plenty of breadcrumbs for next season. But for some, it left a bitter taste. Are we being strung along? Is something bigger happening behind the scenes that we don't know about? With leaks like this, it's clear not everyone agrees with how the show handles its biggest reveals. Some want transparency. Others just want the team to admit that maybe Oak Island's greatest treasure isn't gold. It's the never-ending mystery itself. Every time someone thinks they're close to cracking Oak Island, the island fights back. Equipment gets stuck, tunnels collapse. And just when a new clue surfaces, it only sparks more confusion. Yet, the few determined hunters keep going, convinced something incredible lies beneath their feet. It's obsession, a relentless chase that seems endless. Watching it all unfold, you can't help but wonder, who's really in control? The treasure hunters or the island? This so-called legend isn't just about gold. It's about time, sweat, and lives lost chasing answers. Over the years, Oak Island has swallowed the hopes and dreams of countless seekers, leaving behind broken promises and empty pockets. Some have even paid the ultimate price, their lives claimed by the island's deadly traps. And yet, the thrill endures. Each new discovery draws in fresh believers, all convinced they'll be the ones to finally break the curse. But can it really be done? One of Oak Island's greatest dangers is water. Hidden tunnels flood the moment they're disturbed, as if an unseen force keeps intruders at bay. It's like the island has a mind of its own, choosing who gets close and who doesn't. And the theories are endless. Some say pirates set the traps, Others claim something far older and more powerful is at work. Whatever the truth, the risks are real. If Oak Island wants to keep its treasure hidden, it clearly has the upper hand. And just when it seems the hunt is over, a new discovery reignites the fire. Strange artifacts, medieval wood, and cryptic carvings hint at visitors across centuries, each leaving pieces of their stories behind. One of the most intriguing finds, a tiny scrap of parchment pulled from the depths of the infamous money pit. Could it prove something valuable? Something that defies logic? Is buried there? Or is it just another false hope, another breadcrumb leading nowhere? No matter how tough it gets, the search continues, because every small discovery only strengthens their belief, digging deeper than ever before. The deeper they dig, the stronger the obsession grows. Oak Island isn't just a location. It's a trap, pulling people in and refusing to let go. Generations of treasure hunters have spent their lives trying to unravel its questions, convinced they're on the edge of a breakthrough. The show captures this madness perfectly, showing the personal sacrifices, the heartbreak, and the unshakable belief that the next dig could be the one. For decades, treasure hunters have chased the truth about Oak Island, convinced that something incredible hides beneath its soil. Now, modern technology has changed the game.
This is a really good target right here. See this? That's interesting to me.
With tools like ground-penetrating radar, sonar mapping, and high-tech sensors, search teams can finally see what has been buried for centuries. The discoveries, underground chambers, hidden tunnels, and unusual materials suggest something was carefully placed there long ago. But if technology is bringing answers, it's also raising more questions. Who built these tunnels? And what were they hiding? Every scan of Oak Island's land reveals more than expected. The ground isn't just dirt and rock. It's a carefully structured maze, almost like someone designed it to keep outsiders away. Strange voids keep showing up beneath the island, and some experts believe these could be vaults or hidden storage areas. What's even more shocking is the pattern of these spaces. It's not random. Some believe it's linked to ancient symbols, including ones associated with the legendary Knights Templar. If true, this could mean Oak Island is not just a site for lost treasure, but a place tied to history-changing things. Digging at Oak Island has never been easy. Over 2 centuries of drilling, digging, and even dynamite have failed to expose its full truth. Yet now, technology is making discoveries faster than ever. Scientists and researchers recently uncovered a complex underground system much larger than anyone imagined. Some of these spaces are unnaturally shaped, leading some to think they were built by human hands, not formed naturally. And then there are the artifacts, objects buried deep, preserved in airtight containers. Whatever is inside them, experts say it could rewrite everything we know about the island's past. Legends surrounding Oak Island have always been wild. Pirate gold, Marie Antoinette's jewels, even the Holy Grail. But these stories were just myths, right? Maybe not. What researchers are now piecing together suggests Oak Island might not have been a random hiding spot, but a deliberately chosen location for something much bigger. The symbols found underground resemble those of the Knights Templar, a group rumored to have hidden their most valuable possessions centuries ago. Could Oak Island have been their final stronghold? The discoveries don't stop there. Some researchers believe what's hidden isn't just treasure, but knowledge. Ancient writings buried so deep that they remained untouched for hundreds of years. These texts, written in an unknown language, might hold the truth behind Oak Island's tunnels and vaults. Decoding them won't be easy, but experts believe they are on the verge of something groundbreaking. If these writings prove to be what some suspect, Oak Island might not just be a place of lost treasure, but a key to understanding a hidden part of history. For centuries, treasure hunters have tried to crack Oak Island's questions. Maps, drills, and explosives all failed. But now, technology is revealing what was always there, just out of reach. The question is, why was so much effort put into hiding these underground chambers? Was it to keep treasure safe, or to protect something far more valuable? Theories range from lost religious artifacts to evidence of a forgotten civilization. No one knows for sure, but one thing is clear. What's buried on Oak Island was never meant to be found easily. And then there's the biggest revelation yet. Within one of the deepest chambers ever discovered, researchers have found preserved scrolls. These aren't just old papers. They could hold things from centuries past. The language found doesn't match anything recorded before, making it one of the biggest linguistic mysteries ever discovered. If these scrolls are translated, they could explain why Oak Island has captivated treasure hunters, historians, and conspiracy theorists for generations. For over 200 years, people have risked everything trying to uncover the truth buried beneath Oak Island. Traps, floods, and collapses have stopped countless explorers in their tracks. Yet the hunt has never ceased. Now, thanks to advanced technology, discoveries are happening faster than ever. The real question remains, what happens if we finally uncover all the answers? Is Oak Island merely another treasure hunt, or is it hiding something far more significant? Researchers on Oak Island have finally uncovered a 220-year-old treasure. There is now overwhelming evidence that the money pit truly contains gold, believed for years to be the site of the Oak Island treasure. The area surrounding the money pit remains a critical focus. Recently, the team made exciting discoveries in the C1 cluster, including what may be remnants of wooden tunnels dating back to the 15th century. Significant shards of silver and gold were also found, fueling speculation about the location of the original money pit and a tunnel leading to a treasure chamber. The Oak Island team is carefully monitoring progress, hoping, though cautiously, that they might finally locate the treasure chamber or offset vault they have long sought. The B4 sea shaft has reached around 90 feet in depth, just a few feet north of borehole C1. The news that Oak Island researchers finally found a 220-year-old treasure has thrilled enthusiasts worldwide. How did people in the 15th century construct underground wooden passageways? The purpose remains unclear. The discovery of a tunnel at 90 feet is seen as a promising sign that they are approaching the original money pit. Each excavation brings new optimism that valuable items may appear in the next scoop. The finding of gold in the water supports the theory that precious metal was transported to the money pit. A large iron fastener stands out as the most notable artifact, though small bits of wood were also recovered. The rudimentary craftsmanship suggests it is at least a century old. Researchers believe it predates the unearthing of the money pit, implying artifacts from that era may still exist. Among these finds is a hand-forged spike, immediately capturing attention. The crew plans to study it closely, understanding the importance of following every lead. Despite its rough appearance, the aged hand-forged iron makes this artifact significant, potentially shedding light on Oak Island's history. When the team reached roughly 130 feet in the B4 sea shaft, they encountered bedrock, halting further digging in the money pit area for the year. However, data from the 5 massive steel holes drilled earlier continues to support the idea that the treasure sought for over 2 centuries still lies somewhere beneath Oak Island. The team recognizes the challenges of limited funding and understands the importance of both developing new technology and maximizing the tools they already have to continue their quest. They are motivated to press on, as scientific evidence suggests large quantities of gold and silver remain below the surface. The crew maintains confidence as they drill deeper and make further discoveries. They have mapped the tunnel's altitudes, and the discovery of the artisanal spike adds to the growing body of evidence. Given its importance, the team plans additional C-14 testing. After exploring the B-4C shaft to a depth of more than 100 feet, Marty Lagina, Craig Tester, Gary Drayton, and blacksmithing expert Carmen Legg returned to the lab to discuss the iron spike they had uncovered. Carmen's expertise and careful analysis of the spike have sparked hope that its origin and significance may soon be revealed. He determined that the iron spike recovered from the B-4C shaft belonged to a medieval rock drill. Carmen suggested that the swags the team discovered 2 years earlier had been used to sharpen rock drills, connecting the new find to the earlier discovery. He pointed to the location where the swags were found as key evidence in tracing their origin. Rock drills have clearly existed for a long time. They were essential for making holes in rock or breaking apart large boulders. It is easy to imagine this type of rock drill being in use during the Middle Ages. Because of this, many intriguing theories have emerged about the history of the money pit and the treasure it is rumored to contain. The team is now wondering whether this artifact is proof that they are getting closer to the legendary riches. The rock drill is historically significant as it may have been used to construct the money pit itself. This makes it an important piece of the puzzle. The possibility of discovering a hidden room or chamber adds an irresistible allure to the exploration. After reviewing their most recent finds across the island, including the stone-paved section in the marsh along the old stone road, the crew debates the likely suspects behind the Oak Island mystery. Could they be uncovering the culprits and moving ever closer to finally solving the centuries-old secret? What are you thinking about as you watch this? Is it the gleam of gold hidden beneath Oak Island? Or the centuries of human obsession, ingenuity, and mystery that brought us here? Every spike, shard, and tunnel challenges you to wonder. If the answers were finally uncovered, would they satisfy curiosity? Or leave us questioning even more? Please write your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.